Oh, hi, Hall H. It's been too long. How are you doing, guys? What a great Saturday at Comic-Con. You guys having a good time? All right, excellent. I'm Josh Horowitz. I host a podcast called Happy, Sad, Confused, and I am moderating this because Eagly was not available, sadly. Yeah, I know. Aw, group 6,000. Aw. You guys were just the first in the world to see the new trailer for Peacemaker. What do you think, guys? This is, of course, the next chapter in James Gunn's DCU. The series premieres August 21st on Max. 8 episodes. I've seen a lot of this, guys. The first season was amazing. Give it up for the first season, of course. The second season, you're not ready. You think you're ready, you're not ready. It's amazing. We have an amazing panel. Look at all these seats. Should we fill some seats and talk about Peacemaker, guys? All right, Hall H, 6,000 of you, give a warm welcome. We have 3 new cast members to introduce today. Give it up for Mr. Tim Meadows, everybody. Come on, Tim. Give it up for Sol Rodriguez, everybody. Sol Rodriguez, come on up. Here she is. Make her feel welcome. Of course, we have to have Frank Grillo here. Rick Flag is in the house. Give it up, Frank Grillo, everybody. And returning to Peacemaker, it's Steve Agee, everybody. Come on. Vigilante himself is here. Freddie Stromo, come on out, buddy. Don't mess with this lady. Harcourt is here. Jennifer Holland, everybody. Come on out. I mentioned him before. This show does not happen without him. Executive producer, creator, writer, director. It's James Gunn, everybody. I feel like I'm missing somebody. That's it? Okay, never mind. He's here?
All right, none of the camp.
James, should you do the honors? You want to introduce him?
Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Peacemaker himself, Mr. John Cena. He stole the costume again. Peace.
All right. Hello.
Can we say that? I just want to say one thing real quick, that we are very sad because Danielle Brooks came down with a little, both she and I, we went out to dinner last night. She and I both ate something that didn't agree with us. I got over it by this morning, but she sadly was so excited to be here with everybody. And she couldn't come at the last minute, and so I'm so sorry, but Danielle's not here. But hopefully you guys...
Chug.
I'm trying to tell...
Let's go, Cena. All right. Let's go, Cena. Hydrated and ready. Here we go. I want to make sure I don't come down with something. I want to stay hydrated. John, I have to do it again? No way. I'm more water than man at this point. I'm going to pee through my suit. Wait.
I just wish John...
That's what you guys want to see. This is the Peacemaker crowd, I guess.
Too late. I'm sorry I smell like ammonia and chlorine at the same time. I just peed myself.
I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
She's used to me peeing myself.
That's true.
It's okay. It's what the body does. We're going to ignore it. Here we go.
It's humanity.
We're off to a great start. Tim, what do you think? We're good? We're doing all right?
Yeah.
Crowd?
Yeah.
Crowd seems ready.
Tim, was the crowd as excited for you as you told us it was going to be before you came out?
You know what? I was pleasantly surprised at how nice they were. Yeah. My only issue right now is I can't hear us. Like if there's like in rock and roll, they have monitors up front where the sound monster's bad. So I'm going deaf. That's what I'm saying, everyone. Sorry.
We can hear you at least. It's all good.
I love you too, Mom.
Usually I would imagine it's hard to get a actor, out of a costume. It seems like Mr. Cena here like you live and breathe this. This is
Comic-Con. This is where we're supposed to do this, right? Come on, man, have some fun. I see a brilliant costume right there in the front row. Right on. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And I had to borrow this again. James is kind enough to loan it to me. This one is not mine. It is a rental.
He did not ask permission.
Perspective is everything. This is borrowed with permission of James Gunn. So that's fine. Yep.
so.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tim's mom. Appreciate it.
But before we dive into this awesome new season, I do want to say, look, this is the first time, James, you've been in front of a crowd since Superman. I just want to take a minute.
They couldn't get up, but that's all right. They were involved. They were here. Enthusiasm's still high in the back. Appreciate you guys back there. Yeah, there we go. We're still here. You're with us. You're with us. Right on. Okay. All right.
All right, lots of questions. Let's talk Peacemaker season 2. Everybody wants to know, okay, this season's obviously coming at a different stage of the DCU. How does this fit into your new DCU versus season 1?
I mean, this really, the Superman ends and it leads directly into the show. The show happens a month after the events in Superman. There's a lot of the characters, return in the season of Peacemaker. In the very first episode, we have Guy Gardner and Hawkgirl Maxwell Lord. But there's a lot more as we go down the line. But it is definitely a part of the DCU now. Oh, look at that glowy Superman. That's cool. With the Peacemaker?
With the Peacemaker helmet. Love the mashup.
There's an
Love the
amalgamation
mashup.
going on that I really dig.
Sick remix.
Well, I'd love to hear from any of you, what is unique about a Peacemaker set? You've all worked on different kind of productions. A James Gunn run Peacemaker show versus any of your other gigs. What's the most distinct difference?
It's fun.
No, really,
It's
it's
very
fun. Everyone's kind, everyone's nice, everyone's fun. Yeah, it's an honor to be in his set.
I'd say one of the things that's the most unique for me, and for a lot of people, I think, is that James improvs while he improv writes while we're filming, and so he's throwing us improv lines while we're shooting, and he just is having so much fun while he's doing it. He's laughing the entire time. We can't understand what he's saying most of the time because he's trying to get it through the laughter. But it's part of what they're talking about. It's a lot of fun.
Talk to me a little bit about the big idea behind this season. Look, we know now that we are dealing with a parallel universe, James. Is that
That's
when
right.
it started in terms of like the big idea behind this?
Yeah, I mean, this is really about now, one of the things I wanted to make sure we did was that I really like TV shows where the characters don't just return every season and they're the same exact characters. I want to see growth, I want to see change, and sometimes regression. And Peacemaker's a different guy this year. He's dealing with the demons he sort of uncovered from the first season and trying to deal with them, and the world is not accepting him the way he is. They aren't accepting him as a hero. He's in love with Amelia Harcourt. She isn't accepting him, so he's not getting anything he wants, and he discovers a parallel dimension through the QUC, the Quantum Unfolding Chamber, and he thinks it's the perfect universe, and that is the beginning of the story, and it kind of goes from there.
John, what would you say about where we find him at the start? I mean, obviously he went through some issues with Dad last season, to say the least. How's he doing at the outset of this season?
I'm doing great. I applaud James, and I've said this before. I'll say it again. I think your ability to tell stories through super circumstances, but make material we can all relate to is important, because when we watch these larger than life characters go through their journey, that's something we want to root for. but it's even more something it's something more we get more enthusiastic about when it's a journey that we can relate to. And I don't ever want to tell the audience how to feel, but when I watch the trailer, what I see is someone who is going through a little bit of a rough patch in life and thinks the grass might be greener on the other side. And that's a journey that a lot of us can relate to. So I think people will enjoy that lane of the season because it hits home. We've all thought that, man, the grass might be greener on the other side. So I think Peacemaker, Chris Smith, is just going through a patch in his life where nothing's going right or very little is going right, and he thinks the grass is greener elsewhere.
One big opportunity also by the idea behind the season is you get to play multiple versions. I mean, that's an acting challenge. What can you say about playing different versions of this character?
Well, it's different than being invisible. James, I see right here, members of the audience may be under 18 years of age, so I will choose my words carefully. James effing hates the "you can't see me" jokes. I love them, but man, I do love them. I love them.
You're paying for that.
I am. Nobody's next to James Gunn. Why are they even interviewing? It's just a floating helmet. What's going on? Take it. That's it. There it is. There it is. We can get it. That's the one. There it is. James Gunn next to John Cena. Ready? Look at that. Look at that. He's so frustrated. I love him. He doesn't like him so much. But multiple versions of myself is quite different than being invisible.
Tell them about the vampire
Seen
version.
in stereo.
John, tell them about the vampire version.
The vampire version of what?
Of Peacemaker in the alternate universe.
Steve,
Vampire Peacemaker.
Steve, I have a feeling you had a different experience.
Yeah.
Someone
Which is
blacked
cool.
out. Someone did not get the
away from
memo.
you. I don't want to take that away from you, but I have a feeling you might have been on
Is
a
that
different-
why none of you guys were around when I was shooting?
Yes.
Was I on a different show?
Is Steve on a vampire show now? What's going on?
It's a CW show, I think, from 1997.
Can we look? The elephant in the room. We all want to know about the opening credits. I mean, come on. Are you ready to spill? What can we expect? I mean, the iconic first season opening credits. How do you live up to that the second time around?
Well, I mean, I think you start by not trying to overdo it because for the first season, one of the miraculous things about that opening credits was that nobody saw it coming. Like I was counting down the days to the day that we premiered, and people couldn't believe what they were seeing. Everybody knows there's a dance scene coming, so it isn't trying to one up the first season. It's bigger. It's a different vibe to it. It's a different song. New characters, great dancers like
Great.
Frank Grillo.
Great
They're not very good at all.
Maybe the
And
best dancer.
Is that a dark day on set for you, Frank? What do you remember?
Well, I remember it started. Well, first of all, when I showed up, James thought it would be funny to plant my face on people's T-shirts.
that's right.
When I was on a soap opera.
Art Jessup forever,
The guy
baby.
and they did it was a beautiful day for me. But no, the dancing started out as something I reluctantly did because I'm a very serious actor. And it turned into me being the best dancer on the stage. Anyway, it's not a big deal.
Besides Frank, I do feel like, Jennifer, you're like the ringer in the group. It's almost like, we see your talent. It's kind of annoying. Come on, we get it. Is that like your favorite day on set versus Frank's least favorite?
We have an amazing choreographer, Carissa Barton, who took James's idea and the vibe that he was going for and created something that was really special and really fun that we all got to do. So I did have an amazing time doing it. This particular new dance sequence, I get to do, I don't want to spoil anything, but there is one particular thing that I requested a move. I didn't request to anyone other than the universe. I was like, universe, allow me to be able to do this move from this.
What move is it?
Can I say it?
The New Mexico
What is
banana.
it?
It's okay.
Do it. Don't say it.
Don't say it. Are you ready, John?
Do it. Go ahead.
We have painted ourselves into a corner.
We did. We have not done this since we left set. It was like the last day we were on set. But I was like, universe, please allow me to do the lift from Dirty Dancing. I have to do a lift. Please, universe. And so I got to do a lift, and it was amazing.
Did we ruin it? We're good? We can say that?
Yeah,
we
you
said
can
it.
say
It's
that.
out.
Yeah,
It's out.
it's out. It's gone.
Yeah.
James Gunn said I could say it. HBO Max.
How is Harcourt doing this season? Has she mellowed out? Is she chill?
Really, man? So from season 1 to season 2, the events that happen at the end of season 1, Adebayo outs Waller, that's really affected Harcourt in a huge way. She can't take it all out on her daughter, so she ruins my career and makes sure that I'm blacklisted and I'm not able to get a job. So I'm in a really bad place, and Harcourt particularly, her whole identity is her work. She doesn't know who she is without that. She's like, you know.
I wonder which character I relate to the most.
That's true. Honestly, I have never thought about that. That's so funny. Yeah, she does not know. She feels naked without her work. Really, like it's a really vulnerable place for her. So she is totally lost, and you kind of get to see how that manifests itself and the amount of sort of put on confidence that comes from that type of vulnerability in the type of person that Harcourt is.
I think that's evidenced in some way by this clip we're going to show. This is pretty epic, guys. Strap in. I think this is the first episode, right, James?
This is the very first episode, yeah.
All right. Anything else to say, James? Should we just let him see
No,
this?
I will say that Harcourt's having she had a rough couple things happen to her. She's not so happy, and so she goes to a bar.
Nothing good
And it
happens.
doesn't look like a great bar.
Here we go. Roll it.
Day on set ever was that first day of that day. Well, until we get to the final episode, and we shot something on in episode 8. That was maybe my new favorite day on set. But man, that was a fun scene to shoot.
Epic.
I mean, I'm so lucky to have gotten to do that. I just the memory of that, and honestly, I don't know what to say other than that. When I finished filming that, the most rewarding experience for me was the entire group of stuntmen and women that I work with in that sequence came up and they shook my hand and they said, "You are the best actress we've ever worked with. We're so proud to be a part of this incredible," and I was just like, "You guys, I feel like I'm being welcomed into a group that's just, I didn't get to be a part of. It was really amazing."
Dirty Dancing dreams and fight scenes. What more can you ask for?
I don't need to work again. I don't actually. Delete that. I'm sorry.
Let's get started. Freddie, let's talk. Vigilante, an amazing performance. Who do you think is more loyal to Peacemaker, Eagly or Vigilante? Or you feel competitive with Eagly?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say Vigilante. I'm going to say Vigilante because maybe Eagly will, go and get some food or maybe have some time to himself. But Vigilante will literally drop anything to go and help Peacemaker. So I'm going to say Vigilante. Why not?
What do you think?
Yeah, Eagly's way less codependent than Vigilante.
Yeah, I need him.
What, second season versus the first, did it feel like a drastically different experience for you for this character? What are your happiest memories of this season?
I mean, character-wise, I don't think so.
Yeah, he's the only character that doesn't change.
Yes, it was pretty similar. So it's just a character that I love playing, and I got to continue doing that, which is just a dream, really.
Talking about consistency, Steve, you're like becoming like the Nick Fury of like the DCU, popping up everywhere.
So what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some pretty intense computer hacking scenes in this season, guys.
What's it like now to go back and obviously the Creature Commandos as well, back to live action, popping up in these different incarnations? That's going to be a badge of honor for you and Economist.
It's amazing, and I get to pay my rent for a few more months. Can't thank James enough for this gig.
How do you think Economist is is balancing the relationship between Argus and the 11th Street Kids this season?
He's a little torn. I mean, I'm working for this monster right here for a lot of this season. And I mean, we all know his relationship to Peacemaker by this point. And so, yeah, I'm kind of walking a very thin line this season.
Mr. Frank Grillo, let's talk.
Yes.
We're so excited. I think I speak on behalf of everybody that you are a part of this. Of course you're a part of this. You have to be. Come on, Frank Grillo, everybody. Rick Webb. Look, we got a taste of him. Obviously, Creature Commandos, Superman, but we're seeing Rick in a different context here. Talk to me a little bit about approaching this character.
Yeah, I mean, James, when we spoke early on, it was, this evolution of Flag, and but consistently driven by the same thing, which is pretty much revenge for his dead son. Speaking of which, where are my sons? Are they here? My guys? Fellas? Where?
Wow, let me have the high voice.
Are you talking about Joel Kinnaman, or are you talking about...
We're going to have to talk if that's really my son. But yeah, it's driven by this thing where he is now in a position to finally get his hands on Peacemaker. Yeah. So, and I think we saw that he does get his hands on Peacemaker over and over again, and I don't think he does much to me. So.
Welcome to Peacemaker, a new addition to the cast. Yes. Give it up. Sasha Bordeaux is a character I'm sure some in this room know, familiar in the comics. What's it like to, you go to the comic book material, intimidating to kind of be the first to bring this character to life, or what?
Absolutely. It's such an honor to be part of this show and play Sasha. I did all the research I could do online and talked to James. I actually drafted a very, very long paragraph to send to James once before starting filming. It was so long that you could scroll several times down, and I was about to hit send, and I was like, he's gonna fire me if I send this to him. He's too busy right now to deal with this. So I kind of, I did my thing, and I was waiting for him to let me know if I was on the right track. And I think
Wait, what did it say?
a lot of questions about the character.
Oh, I wouldn't have minded.
Read
that.
it now.
It was,
No, I've seen it.
it was a lot of questions. It was really long, but no, it's an honor. She's such a badass, and this cast. Come on, look at these people. They're icons, and to work with James. Is an absolute dream, and nobody lies when they say he doesn't hire assholes. Everyone on set is so kind, very happy to be there, except for Frank.
I have a no assholes policy
Except for Frank.
risk, except for Frank, really.
He's so
And
talented.
my children are here.
They know.
They know.
That's not a spoiler for them.
James, how do you decide who to pluck from the comics, like Sasha Bordeaux, to say that's a character that makes sense in this world?
Well, Sasha's a character I like in the comics, and I wanted somebody who maybe had a little bit of a metahuman tinge and something that was a little bit different. And also it's just, I guess I was just thinking about Sasha Bordeaux when I was writing that page.
Yeah. All right. Talking about amazing casts, Tim Meadows, everybody, come on.
No standing ovation? All right, fine.
It's been a long day. They love you. Metaphorical standing over you. You're amazing. You've had the most eclectic, amazing career. What's it like to get the call to be a part of a comic book universe like this from James Gunn?
Well, I was very excited. I had, my manager said that James wanted to have a FaceTime, meeting, and so we did that. And I was really nervous about it. I didn't want to fanboy out too hard online and start sweating and stuff. But he just explained to me the character and everything, and what was sort of the arc of this guy, and I just was like, yeah, it was the easiest negotiating ever for them. Because I was like, yeah, I'll do whatever you want me to do. I don't care.
We were desperate, Ken. No, we were, because we auditioned, probably 300 guys for Langston Fleury. This is
So
totally
many,
true.
so many.
And it was like, I thought he was maybe the funniest character in the script, and none of them fit the character. And I'd known Tim a little bit for a long time, and I'm like, God, Meadows might be good.
But maybe not.
Yeah. But it was just like, it was like sort of a risk hiring you because we had auditioned so many people, and then he came in just day one, and I'm like, oh my God, yeah, because the role was written for you, like you were perfect.
Oh, well, thank you, man. Thank you.
But you do have to know, like, I've told him this, but when James Gunn calls you and says, I got this, I mean, it's like, it's not like, well, send me the script and it's like, okay, well, I'll send you don't have to send me anything, just tell me when to show up. I'm in,
Yes.
And that's the great thing about, being around him and working with him. It's like, when that call comes, you're like, oh, there's no question I'm going to do this. And you do, you tell your agents, hey, whatever it is, I'm going. So it's, it is about the captain. Yeah.
The only thing better than talking about this eclectic cast is seeing them in action. This clip actually features a bunch of folks here, including Tim, Steve, and some others. Let's take another first look at Peacemaker Season 2, guys.
Bird blindness. I
Wait, is
suffer
that
from
real?
low-grade bird blindness. It's a real thing.
It is?
Yes, I suffer from low-grade bird blindness.
Yeah, I mean, thanks to James for shining a light on something that we don't talk about enough, bird blindness.
Yeah,
It's
I
real.
mean, it was important. I think that there's a lot of people out there that can't tell one bird from another. I know I was showing my friend Jason Reitman Superman like early, and he goes and he said we had cryptos in the movie, and then there's a scene where the kaiju's about to stomp on the dog, and Jason says, "Was that crypto?" And I'm like, no, he's like got a brown spot. He looks totally different. He's like, I can't really tell the difference between them. He's gonna love that I told that story.
So bird blindness is Langston's sole weakness. Anybody else have a weakness that you want to expose for your character? What do you think their sole weakness would be? Their Achilles heel.
I kind of has way more than one soul.
Where to begin?
What? I have way more than one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vigilante's toes.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing all right without it. Am I? I don't know.
You what?
My lack of a toe.
Your toe's fine. It's not a lack of it.
It grew back.
He cut it
Back.
half off. It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's only half.
Back.
You were making way too big of a deal out of it.
Which character is a good hang? Who would you want to hang out with from this cast, character-wise?
Add a bio for sure. I
Yeah.
mean, she's definitely she's the only one that's not a maniac.
Yeah.
Langston, for sure. Tim Meadows' character. Yeah, good hang there. Definitely. Don't bring him to, like, the bird sanctuary.
Anybody but Harcourt, probably.
What about Peacemaker? What do we think? A night out with Peacemaker?
I don't know. What do you guys think? A night out with Peacemaker? We'll do it. We'll all go out somewhere tonight.
Get your apple ticket.
Will we do that? There's enough of you. There's too many of you in here. Okay. Let's
Well,
random
okay.
draw. We'll take a section from the back. We'll take a section in the middle. No, we can't do that. There's no way to fairly accommodate everyone. I'm just gonna stay.
Everybody dressed up as Peacemaker.
Everyone dressed up as Peacemaker? Right on. You guys are in for an interesting evening. Just talk about commodities. That's it. What do you think the banana futures trade's gonna be? That's it. That's a night with Peacemaker. Anyway, all right,
Anywho.
that's been fun. We got 21 minutes left. Let's work with
By
it.
the way, that scene was directed by Greg Mottola, who's
Yeah.
from Superbad fame and so many other great movies.
Rush.
He is an amazing director who did such great work on our show this season. So.
Yeah, I loved working with him. He was awesome. He did episodes 2 and 3, and they're really, really great episodes.
We talked about that amazing fight scene for you, Jennifer. What about, look, we do get a sneak peek at Peacemaker fighting with himself, essentially, in that trailer.
I would like to reclassify that. I would like to say we get to see Peacemaker playing with himself.
So charming.
to a very exciting finish. It's very short though. Thank you. That's my time, folks.
I was going to ask you what it's like to.
I'm wandering around the 18-year-old thing. I didn't say anything. It's their minds that are in the gutter. You guys know what you were thinking. That's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Okay, that's officially my time, folks.
I hesitate to ask John another question for fear of the children.
That is a good strategy. Stay away from me for 20 minutes, we'll be fine. Or go for it, you know?
Not a sweet ride in this season, the motorcycle.
Ooh.
You like it?
We can talk about that, right?
The Peace Cycle, yeah.
Yeah,
Peace
Peacemaker.
Cycle this season.
Awesome.
How cool do you feel on the Peace Cycle, John?
It's a lumbering piece of machinery, man. It looks very cool.
It shoots torpedoes.
It has missiles, speakers, a sick paint job. It's nice. It's very nice.
Yeah, we had a logic question about the missiles on the motorcycle.
We did.
Yeah, no, that's
we were
fine.
like, wondering, when the missiles take off, does the motorcycle go backwards?
No, not at all. It's designed in a way that there's absolutely no recoil. It's the same way when you fire the two machine guns on the front, there's no recoil. It's been engineered to do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. We just wanted to make sure we had questions.
I could explain it, but it would take up 24 minutes, and we only have 19 minutes left.
Is there a clock?
Science,
What is he looking at?
technology, things.
I have
there's
that
a
motorcycle. Well, is it here right now? Actually, it might be.
The Peace Cycle is
Is it
here.
But normally
Yeah,
in
it's
my-
at the.
I normally have it in my office in DC. That's
Yeah, it's at Peace Fest.
Yeah, yeah. You can see the Peace
Fest.
Fest. Go to Peace Fest.
Go
see
to
the
Peace
Cycle in
Fest,
person.
see the Peace Cycle. It's pretty good.
And see Foxy Shazam and Steel Panther tonight. That's going to be the greatest show of all time.
I was going to say, let's talk music a little bit.
Let's do.
How do you decide soundtrack for this season? Now, what were the needle drops that were important for you? How do you assemble the playlist for this season?
I mean, I do it the same way I do everything. I mean, first of all, I think the soundtrack this season is my favorite soundtrack I've ever done. It's so good with so many bands I love. It is in line with the soundtrack from the first season, but it's a lot more modern bands, actually, a lot more songs from the past, 10, 15 years or so. But it's, I write with, my huge playlist of sleaze metal songs. And I, sometimes have a song that I write a scene for, or a scene that I write a song for. That song was something I've had on my list for a long time in the hardcore fight scene. A band called Silvertide sang Blue Jeans. Great song. Gonna be on, I believe it's on the album, the LP that's coming out. So it's, yeah. And Ozzy Osbourne in the trailer. Thank you for mentioning that. That was really sad the other day, and it wasn't until this morning that I remembered that we had Ozzy Osbourne in the trailer, and we also have him in the season, and so, thanks for reminding me of that.
Since Danielle isn't here, maybe you could speak to where we do find Adebayo this season, obviously dealing with
Adebayo's, she's so optimistic despite everything. She keeps believing, but she's also like Harcourt, can't work in the intelligence agencies in the United States, and she learned at the end of the first season that she wants to be a spy or a mercenary, and so she's trying to start up her own mercenary business, and it's going absolutely nowhere at the beginning of the season. So, but she doesn't bring her down. She just keeps on believing.
She is so optimistic. That's one of her superpowers. I think.
Yeah.
There is, it's not going to surprise anyone to hear me say this, there's some really extreme stuff, some wild stuff this season.
Yeah, actually, this is not for kids this season. This season's more extreme even than last season.
I mean, I don't know how much you want to reveal, but does anybody have a moment on set like, we're getting away with this, we're really going there, we're saying this, we're doing this?
AG does.
I do, but I can't.
Every
can't
episode.
say it.
I've said that on set about 5-6 times. Like,
Yeah.
am I allowed? We're doing this is okay? Yeah. I can say that?
There is a very sexual thing happening in Peacemaker's house, and Frank has sent
John, are you aware of this?
Frank has sent Economos to go spy on Peacemaker, and I didn't tell Steve what he was going to be looking in the.
You read it in the script and you're like, oh, that could be funny, and then you show up and this thing is happening, and you're like, oh my god. I know it's cable, but it's insane that we're still showing it on cable.
First episode.
Strap in.
Strap
Or
in.
strap on.
Strap on. No shit.
That's my time, folks.
Let's take you up for that one.
Creative necessity.
Necessity, yes. That's the thing I like most about working with you, the creative necessity. It's, yes, the blanket of creative necessity we can hide under. I like that.
Is there ever that moment, John? It feels like you obviously trust this man with a lot. Like a line, a moment where you're like, really, we're going there? Or is the trust so implicit, it's an easy yes for whatever's in the script?
Dude, look at me. I'll do whatever. Here we are, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to take the back half of Hall H. We're going somewhere. And I'm going to hide it as a promotion for Peacemaker Season 2 only on HBO Max on August 21st. But we're just going to go out
9 p.m.
and
Eastern.
rip through San Diego. They have no idea. There's not enough hot sauce in this city to contain us. No, I'll do anything. Almost anything. Yeah. Yeah, I think James takes advantage of that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's why we're good. That's why we're right.
No, listen, John's the best. I mean, he really does. He will try anything, and he's just really open. And for a guy who is as famous as John Cena is, which, let's face it, he's one of the most famous people in the world. He has no ego whatsoever. He is there to do. This is true.
He got naked at the Academy Awards.
He did. And this is a God's honest truth. Now he gets very silly when he's on. Hold on. He gets very silly when he's on stage. But the truth is John Cena turns in an amazing performance this season. And I saw him grow in season 1, and then I came back to do this season a couple of years later, and I honestly couldn't believe what he was capable of and how much he had grown as an actor in those 2 years. And you guys are in for something incredibly special this season because of the work of all of these actors, but especially John. It's really, really something to see. And this is my favorite, everyone knows, this is my favorite thing in the world, you know? I love this show so much, and I especially love these people here that I'm up here on stage with. This is the best group of people in the world, and they're all, except for Frank. And they're all, but really, this show is just a complete joy to me, and I'm so grateful that I have these people, you know, walking beside me as we do this. And today has been the most fun day I've had in, you know, a year.
Talk about special, your buddy Michael Rooker this season. I just want to tease.
Yeah, Rooker plays a character by the name of Red St. Wild. He's the world's most famous eagle hunter. I guess you guys didn't know there was such a thing as a famous eagle hunter. Well, that's what he is very proud of doing. And he's basically Eagly's Lex Luthor. So Eagly gets his own arch enemy this season. You've killed all your arch enemies, but Eagly gets one.
Eagly has earned one. Eagly's badass.
Oh, Eagly gets his own fight scenes this season. He does some pretty cool stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Eagly's badass.
Better pet, Crypto or Eagly? Anybody have a controversial? I'm sorry.
Sophie's.
It's not controversial for me. I just get to come out of the gate and say Eagly.
I mean, better, more well-behaved, because as bad as Eagly is, he's still more well-behaved than Crypto. That's fair.
Yeah, but he's an eagle.
Everybody needs an eagle, though.
I know, but like if Eagly gets crazy, he, you know, shits on your floor, leaves for too long. If Crypto gets crazy, he treats your house like an ant farm and just burrows holes into it. So I think I'd rather put up with Eagly than Crypto.
Yeah, and you're right.
But
I just
Crypto-
love dogs, so
Crypto's
maybe I would
cute.
choose Crypto anyway. Crypto.
What? Did you say kill Eagly?
I'm not.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm not good.
I think he said that Eagly I mean, that Crypto could kill.
Oh, Crypto could definitely kill. I mean, come on, he's a superpowered dog. Of course he could kill you.
Yeah, come on, man.
Superman, Peacemaker. It's just those are facts.
Yeah.
Everybody here gets an eagle on the way out tonight. Congratulations. You don't. For the record.
Are you Oprah?
I can manifest.
I yelled, "Kill Eagly!" Like, what's wrong with this person?
Only the best in Hall H, always. Talk to me. It's no spoiler to say now. We do know that there are a few characters from Superman in this season.
Yes.
I don't know. Cool to get them in the mix. To get Guy Gardner, Hawk Girl, Maxwell Lord in the mix.
Anytime I can make Nathan have to put up that stupid haircut, I'm really. So he's here this weekend. I'm not gonna see him tonight, but they're in it, and Isabella's just such a joy to be around, and maybe there's a couple other people wandering around these halls that are in Superman, but are also in Peacemaker season 2.
Shh. Does anybody want to make a pitch? You've got the head honcho here for a spin-off for your character. Do you want to make the pitch for the Economist solo series, Steve, or?
Yes, sir, James.
I had a pitch for the Economist and Vigilante, a buddy comedy. I thought that would be really fun.
Yeah.
That is the way in which Vigilante has changed, Freddie, because he has started to move some of his obsession of Peacemaker over to an obsession of Economos. So he now has these two male figures who he's totally obsessed with, and he calls Economos every single day.
Yeah. You get to see both of them get really annoyed with me.
Yeah.
Right.
Do we want to, as we wrap up, one final tease? Favorite episode? What's the one to? I mean, they're all great. I've seen 5 of them, but what's the one to look out for?
6.
6? Is that what you said?
6, yeah.
I said
And
6.
8. I mean,
8.
both 6 and 8. I guess it would be between those two.
I would say number 1. I was shocked by number 1.
1's great.
Yeah, 1 was like my mind was blown. I was like, I can't believe we're getting away
I know.
with all of this stuff.
But
You
wait,
gotta
you
see
haven't
it.
seen 8 yet, right?
We read it.
Who directed 8? I forget. Who directed 8?
James.
Me. This is so true, and I'm sorry.
Wait, who directed 6? 6 you
James
said was- Oh, right, right.
This is showing my ass a little bit.
See what
Last
this-
night I was sitting with Frank and I go, we're going, he's like, the season's so great. I'm like, yeah, I really like the season. I love it so much. I'm like, I especially love episodes 1, 6, and 8. And Frank goes, those are the episodes you directed.
But I'm the asshole.
Frank Grillo gets the last word. August 21st on Max. Peacemaker season 2. Congratulations. Give it up.